Hello guys, welcome to the channel Dominative Space and to my new special video review. It is special because I just got a figure from the mail, and it's not just a regular Figma or S.H.Figuarts figure that I order from eBay or Amazon or what have you. It is a one-of-a-kind figure created specially for me based on my fantasy trilogy called The Chess Mystery. And this is the main character of all of the books. It's Asmund, or also known as the Crown Prince, as he is known in the second book of that trilogy called Deliverance. And yeah, so I got this figure just from the mail today, and I decided to make the video review right away just to share my feelings and my first impressions of this figure. The figure looks terrific. It's created by Joshua Thompson from Instagram, and he does some very good job with custom anime figures and what have you. And I messaged him like half a year ago. It took a long time to make this figure, but I'm satisfied with the result. It looks phenomenal, and I'm thrilled to share with you this magnificent figure of the Crown Prince. So let's not waste any more time and let's take a closer look. And now, ladies and gentlemen, behold, Crowned Prince, also known as Asmund from the Chess Mystery. So this figure, as you can see, has been crafted from this S.H.Figuarts Bodycon DX Set 2 solid black color version. So this is the original Japanese figure that is mostly used by people for drawing as a reference, I think so at least. And yeah, it's a great figure. It's a great base to use for custom figures, for anime custom figures and what have you. So the box is great. I mean, all the Japanese figure boxes they're just terrific. I mean, Hasbro and all that stuff should really change their box designs, because look at this. This is some chrome stuff here. There's a window. You know, it looks like a good quality box from, I don't know, like Lego sets from 2007, whatever. So yeah, this is a great figure that has been utilized as a base. Of course, all the things has been customized. There are also some papers, some instructions. I'm gonna show you them just for the sake of it. So here it is, paperwork. It shows all the posable functions you have here. The way you can put your figure, that it has a stand, you can photo it, you can do all these good stuff. And here there are some, oh yeah, so that's exactly what I told you. You buy these figures mostly for references, for your, I don't know, manga, for example. And this is actually quite handy for the artists. Yeah, you can see. And then you have this phenomenal, terrific work. So the great figure, you can use it for basically all you want. Let's first begin with accessories that it comes with. So first, you see there is this little box compartment. It is actually different from Figma, because in Figma, that's actually a stand, by the way. Figma doesn't have boxes. It has like little plastic bags where you store your accessories, but here you can see there is a box. And once you pull these things out, you can just place it here, put this thing here, and it's gonna be a base. Nothing special, I mean just the base. We're not here to discuss the base. We're gonna check out the accessories that come with the Crown Prince figure. So you see an array of hands that has been painted in order to suit the character. I mean, they can be black. He doesn't wear gloves, and so these have been painted. Different expressions, very nice. He also comes with the sword that has the same name as the character. I mean, it's not called Asmund, it's called the Crown Prince. A sword that becomes the key to the freedom of its wielder, of its master, so to say. And the sword has been sculpted very nicely. I gave Joshua the reference photos and pictures of the sword, not only in my books and manga, but also in real life, because I have it forged by a blacksmith, so it is very good. And here lies the crown of the Crown Prince, right? It is made out of paper. Unfortunately, that's probably the main gripe I have about this figure. I thought the crown will be more, so to say, high quality made. not out of paper, maybe out of plastic, just like the rest of the figure, or maybe metal, some sort of metal, maybe even 3D printed, but it's out of paper. Well, not a big deal. The main thing is the figure itself, and the figure itself looks phenomenal. I mean, I don't even have words to describe it. It does have his skeletal arms protruding from the back, from the stigmata. Well, the stigmata is not actually visible because he's wearing his suit of armor, but yeah, the arms are very nice. I mean, they are detachable. You can pop them off. The arms look this way. They're very, they're not heavy. They're made from these, I don't even know what to call these, some rubbery thingies. Well, they're not rubber. There's a wire going inside, so you can basically pose them the way you want. And these have to be bones, right? So this is actually created by dark magic, if you will, out of the bones of Asmund himself. So the hands, the skeletal arms, they look nice. I like them. Asmund also comes with his cape. Oops, fell down. You better stay, buddy. The cape is also very nice. It's torn and tattered, as it should be, because the Crown Prince has been through some battles. I mean, I won't say a lot, but some battles, yeah, sure. And it also has a wire running all over it in order for it to be posable, bendable, and whatnot. So it looks pretty nice, and much better than the capes you get with like Guts figure, the Black Swordsman version from Figma. The cape he has it's pretty bad, let's just say that. The figure itself, so I mean, let me show you once again just for you to get the sense of it. Here is the figure that came in the box. It's just a black random dude, right? And he was able to sculpt out all the details, all the things characteristic of Asmund, of the Crown Prince, for that matter, into this just completely solid black figure. And this is truly amazing. Even though it took him half a year, it's worth it. It's worth it, guys. So let's first take a closer look at his boots. His boots are very detailed, and again, the boots are very nice, not only because they're detailed and just like on the reference photos, they keep the posability. You can actually move it from side to side and just how you want. They look phenomenal. The color is also very nice. I like the color of the paint he used here. It's very reminiscent of the ones that have been drawn, illustrated for the manga and the books. Well, not for the manga yet, but for the books and from the design pictures. All the things, I mean, still posable, articulated, more than 90 degrees of bend. I mean, S.H.Figuarts, the best quality ever. Also some swivels. Maybe there will be some paint chipping, because I can already see some paint chipping here. So I won't be moving his legs or arms that much. I'll probably just get one sweet pose out of him, and he'll be standing on my desk, giving me inspiration for the chest mystery novel. He also has his little skirt, if you want to say that. It's purple, as it should be. Also a belt here, a black belt. The armor is also sculpted in, or maybe even out, and it doesn't hinder any articulation. He can still bend forwards, he can bend backwards, he can rotate, he can twist, he can do whatever you want from him. Yeah, the details are good. I like the details. They're almost a little bit even asymmetric, which is also good. I mean, because it should look a little bit rough, a little bit beaten. It shouldn't be all clean. And in terms of the hands, the arms are good. They're also posable. I mean, it doesn't, all the sculpt work, again, it doesn't hinder any of the articulation. You can pose his arms the way you want. It can go forward, it can go backward, it can go out, in and out. Here, more than 90, I mean, yeah, a little bit more than 90 degrees of bend. The only maybe significant problem about the hands is that you can see there is a black there. Just because there's significant paint chipping, you cannot paint it, and so for it not to paint chip, because this thing is always movable, it's always posable, and when you move it, of course, the paint chips off. I mean, not that big of a deal. I mean, I don't really notice it, so I don't really care. What I do notice is this, however. His hair is ginormous. Yeah, the Crown Prince's hair is big, and it's got some paint chipping here on the shoulder pad armor, which is unfortunate, but I probably can touch that up with my own paint. The shoulder pads look good. The face itself, the face looks good also. I mean, it's not the level of Figma, that's understandable, totally understandable, but it's still pretty good. I'm satisfied with it, you know what? I like the face, I like the hair sculpt, and yeah, overall the figure looks terrific. The metallic finish, the paint he utilized is also very nice. As you can see, it's kind of shimmery on the light. And yeah, it really looks like armor. It really looks like the Crown Prince from my story. This is great. I mean, let me put the Skeletor arms. There's a pack hole in the back. Just put that in. And you have his arms. And they are posable, so you can put them in any kind of position you want. Let me put something more or less epic. Like he's looking downward. His arms, he's like shielding himself. I'm very thankful for Joshua for creating this. Check this out. Looks amazing. Got one more pose for you. Looks nice, looks epic. As if his skeletal arms are following his own flesh ones. They're like in the same positions as they should be. But of course, the Crown Prince can control them with the power of his mind and with the power of the crown that is on top of him. Unfortunately, I haven't put it on. I can do that actually. So that's how he looks with the crown on. The crown I'll have to do myself, I mean, but for now, for the purposes of this video, this shall suffice. And now this has to be my favorite pose with the Crown Prince. I'm sure people that have read my novel realize that, well, the stand is basically a necessity for the Crown Prince. If you remember how he was leaping, jumping, making flips and all that, and simultaneously killing everyone with his bony skeletal hands, well, you probably understand that the stand is basically a must-have with this figure. With the amount of articulation and poses you can do with them, it's crazy what you can accomplish. And this is done, well, because of S.H.Figuarts, because of their great quality, and also because of the talent of Joshua to bring this character to life. So yeah guys, this is the Crown Prince. Again, if you want to know the story of this character, you can follow the links down below in the description. Read the books, read the novels, read the manga if you want, and really find out the story of how a good man turns bad and then comes back from the dark side, if you will. So yes, in this video I just want to give a huge shout out to Joshua Thompson on Instagram. You can follow him, the link is down below. The figure is great. I haven't expected him to be this phenomenal. I mean, yeah, I'm so happy to have him now, finally. After half a year, maybe even more. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video review. Thanks for watching. This was me, Dominato Space. Subscribe, leave a like, do all this good stuff, and I'll see you later.